The storm in Cleveland has reached a breaking point. It's clear the Browns are standing on the edge of a quarterback revolution. After the disaster against Detroit, the pressure could no longer be contained. And all eyes turn toward the rookie. Everyone has been whispering about Shedeur Sanders. From the moment the game ended, the fallout was brutal. The Browns didn't just lose, they collapsed. Joe Flacco looked lost, his costly turnovers putting the team in an impossible position. Gabriel, given a few snaps, showed little confidence in the huddle, leaving the offense flat and uninspired. And in the middle of this chaos, the name that refuses to stay buried keeps rising: Shedeur Sanders. Kay Cabot wasted no time after the loss. Her report dropped like a bombshell, confirming what insiders have been hinting at for weeks. Sanders is at the top of the list to start. The Browns may be ready to hand him the reins as soon as Week 5. Cabot made it clear that Gabriel hasn't displayed the poise necessary to command the offense. Now Sanders has been quietly dominating on the scout team. Coaches see it. Players see it. The energy is undeniable. Sanders himself has said he's ready to start, and after the humiliation in Detroit, the Browns might finally have no choice but to let him prove it. Stafansky, usually reserved and careful in his words, finally showed cracks in his patience. For the first time, he openly criticized Joe Flacco, pointing directly to the disastrous fumble and poor decisions that turned the game against the Lions. He admitted that special teams failures and defensive breakdowns hurt the team, but he couldn't hide the truth: his quarterback was sinking the ship. When Stafansky said mistakes like that cannot happen again, it wasn't just frustration. It was a warning. Flacco's leash is short. His time in Cleveland may already be done. Flacco himself didn't shy away from accountability. But his numbers spoke louder than his words. 16 completions on 34 attempts, 184 yards, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions, a lost fumble, and perhaps worst of all, no spark, no life, no belief that he could turn the game around. The veteran insisted that the first interception was his fault and not Jerry Jeudy's, but excuses didn't matter. In this league, results do. And for the second week in a row, Flacco delivered the kind of performance that leaves a fan base restless and a front office searching for answers. That's when the conversation shifted. Gabriel was tossed in for a look, but Cabot's reporting made it clear that Gabriel isn't the guy Cleveland wants to trust just yet. The rookie lacked presence in the huddle, and his confidence seemed fragile. That left one option. The option fans have been begging for: Sanders. The buzz around him isn't hype anymore, it's expectation. Kay Cabot emphasized that his scout team reps have been electric. His arm talent, his poise, and his vision are turning heads every single practice. He can sling a bullet through tight coverage or drop a soft touch pass right over a defender's fingertips into the waiting hands of his receiver. He can adjust with a sidearm flick, find passing lanes, and deliver with control. Cabot has seen it, coaches have praised it, and players have talked about it behind closed doors. Sanders, she says, is simply too good to ignore, but what makes the situation explosive is Sanders himself. He's not hiding his frustration anymore. For the first time, he's admitted that he's tired of waiting. He's tired of sitting on the scout team while quarterbacks he knows he can outperform are given the chance to start. In his own words, he believes he's already better than some of the quarterbacks currently starting in the NFL. That confidence, some call it arrogance, but it's undeniable. And it's beginning to put pressure on the Browns in ways they can't avoid. The loss in Detroit was supposed to be Flacco's chance to prove he could still lead. Instead, it turned into the final nail in the coffin. Cabot reported that the Browns viewed that game as make or break for Flacco. Had he delivered, he might have bought himself more time. Instead, he failed. And now the Browns are shifting toward the future. A future that looks younger, hungrier, and full of untapped potential. The organization now faces a choice. They can limp through the season with fading veterans and hesitant rookies, or they can gamble on the fire and raw ability of Shador Sanders. From every angle, the signs point to change. Stafansky is hinting at it. Cabot is reporting it. The fans are demanding it. And Sanders is ready to seize it. The kid has the tools. His arm is special, his vision sharp, his confidence unshakable. He has the talent to change the Browns' offense overnight. What he lacks in experience, he makes up for with hunger. And sometimes, hunger is exactly what a struggling franchise needs. The question is no longer if Sanders will start, but when. And if it's not week 5, then it will be soon after. Because the Browns cannot ignore the momentum building around him. For Flacco, the writing is on the wall. His accountability, his veteran presence, sits no longer enough. For Gabriel, the opportunity might come later once his confidence matures. But for Sanders, the door is wide open. His time is coming, and when it does, it will mark the beginning of a new era in Cleveland. So what do you think? Should the Browns make the bold move and hand the offense to Shedeur Sanders right now? Is he the future of the franchise? Or is it too soon to throw him into the fire? Should the Browns give Joe Flacco one last chance to redeem himself, or has his time already expired? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more breakdowns of the NFL's most dramatic storylines. Because this quarterback saga in Cleveland is just getting started,